Hi guys, my name is Josh Brady. I am a member of a local performance arts group called PerformOUTKC. We are currently the area's only youth LGBTA performance group. We basically just express ourselves through music, dancing, poems, whatever you don't normally get to do outside in the original world. And I think that's really cool because there's not much like that out there. I remember when I first joined the group, it was just so new and so amazing to me that there was actually something like this out there. And it's my hope that one day it can grow and we won't have to necessarily hide. But in light of recent events, and all the It Gets Better videos, I wanted to share a little poem that I wrote. I wrote it about 4 years ago. There was a period of my life that many of you have probably been through when I just didn't feel like I belonged. I couldn't turn to my family because of their religious beliefs, and the kids at school were equally as harmful to me, and so I just felt alone. And there was one boy out of all of them who just didn't care. He made everything better. He told me things that he didn't have to tell me, that, you know, he shared secrets that I never expected to hear from him. One night, when I was feeling especially down, I tried to kill myself. But, as you can see, I wasn't successful. The first person I told afterwards was him. And I don't even know how, but he made everything better with just a few little words. And the irony of it is that the following year, he succeeded in taking his own life. And I remember feeling lost. So, in that time, I took my pen to my paper and I decided to write. And what I came up with is a poem called At 13/Tired. I'd like to share it with you now if you'd let me. At 13, he is holding a blade against his vein, struggling to remain sane, to find an escape to the pain he's forced to sustain by being forbidden to exist as is. At 13, he tries but can no longer hold the pain inside, nor can he cry because his soul has grown so cold his tears are frozen. At 13, he's no longer able to pierce the holes in his head. He's only a kid, but he's dead on the inside, being criticized by his peers who shout faggot as loud as their hollow hearts would allow, or let it slip from their tongue as if nothing is wrong. At 13, he hates his own image because his parents can't look him in the eye. He kissed a boy and set his soul free, but now his soul wanders aimlessly in a world that means it harm. At 13, that boy he kissed no longer acknowledges that he exists because he's found someone better. He tries to move on, but is glued to the spot with memories that always were and never will be. At 13, his right hand shakes as his fragile skin begins to break while he tries to understand why his dad said he'd rather him die than be caught with a guy. At 13, every word he hears means nothing. Every I love you, every I'm so proud are empty phrases tossed around without an idea of their meaning. And every truthful word is not to be believed because the true disguise lies beneath the mask. At 13, he can no longer see a reason to keep breathing and spends every moment of every evening dreaming, pleading, screaming for freedom. At 13, he closes his eyes and hopes to die while cursing his own breath. His right hand strikes his left, and as the blade opens his flesh, he opens his lips to beg God for forgiveness for not having the strength to live his life to the finish. But before he can even end his sentence, the blade falls, and he dies at 13. So I'm going to fight for what's right until the night that it changes. Some of us are tired of fighting, but I am fighting because I am tired. Tired of my existence being underrated, tired of my freedoms being post-dated, tired of living as the most hated. The next generation is coming, and I won't be waiting much longer. The youth is growing stronger and our patience is worn thin, but the world will soon realize that we were not born in sin. Nor will we pretend for families, churches, or friends, because this fear will end, because we are tired. Tired. Tired of boys hanging from poles in basements adjacent to their ripped Bibles. Tired of finding girls lying with bottles once filled with pills they swallow to escape the emotional rape where they once felt safe. Church. We are tired. Tired of fighting for the right to fight for our own skin. They will soon realize our faces are as human as theirs, regardless of who we give our hearts to. Mother Earth is tired of giving birth to flowers meant for funerals. Kids are tired of pretending and forgetting who they really are just because a simple smile can fool 1,000 people before a single soul bothers to ask where it came from. Even I am tired. Tired of seeing my peers get their happily ever afters while I'm stuck in the prologue. Tired of seeing my kind disappear because a written word can control weak minds. Tired of not feeling complete unless I'm battered and bruised. And I'm so tired of living in a world where being proud of who you are means that you are nothing. So I will fight for what's right until the night that it changes. Because nobody should have to live in fear or regret who they really are and end their lives at 13. Thank you.